Hey everybody, it's Zach, and this is my new Los Angeles apartment. For this video, I've teamed up with Microsoft Surface, along with a bunch of other YouTubers that I haven't met, but I'm sure are cool. So the reason that I'm making this video is, one, I thought it would be fun, and two, I have a Surface, and it's made my life a lot easier in ways I didn't actually expect it to. So I love the thing, and I have no problem telling you I love a product. I love this device. We sleep together. Microsoft asked if I would talk to you guys about zigzagging, which is not just something I do when I'm swerving to avoid dog poo, but my life has been full of unexpected twists that led me down way better paths than I could have imagined. So without further ado, here are the top 3 lessons I've learned in my life from zigzagging. Number 1. Saying yes is almost always more interesting than saying no, unless it's with drugs. Always say no to drugs. So when I was in high school and everyone else was going to proms and driving cars and having all sorts of crazy, can't hardly wait experiences, I was a dropout living at home, trying to figure out where my life was going, if it was going anywhere at all. Like, I was sick every day. Things were pretty bleak. So in 2002, my dad told my brother and I about this film festival in Austin, Texas called South by Southwest. At first, I didn't really want to go. I was like, I'll probably get sick on the flight, you know, everything's not gonna be accessible. I don't really want to go while I'm not feeling good. Plus, I'm not really a huge fan of like breakfast tacos, so why would I go to Austin? But you know what? I loved South by Southwest so much that I wound up living in Austin for over a decade. And as soon as I went on that one trip, I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I wanted to go to film school and tell stories. So I went from being a high school dropout in the frozen tundra of Buffalo, New York, all the way to the University of Texas at Austin, and that was the place where I made some of my closest friends and collaborators that I still work with today. Right, Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan's the guy behind the camera who refuses to audibly acknowledge our friendship. Okay. Number 2, making it is a myth. I don't know if you guys know this, but in 2010, I won a TV show from Oprah Winfrey, and I thought that everyone that touches Oprah is set for life. But the thing about TV shows is that in order for them to be successful, people have to watch them, which was not the case with mine. So my Oprah show was canceled like almost immediately. Like, I feel like it was canceled after like 2 commercial breaks. And I absolutely would have faded into obscurity if I hadn't hustled and done something. Which brings me to number 3. You don't have to know where you're going to move forward. So after Oprah, I decided that I wanted a second shot at making a travel show. Only this time I was like, why don't I let the internet tell me what to do? Looking at you, Reddit, love you. So riding shotgun was basically my best friends from UT piling into a car and going on a 6-week road trip across the country, and we had no idea what was gonna happen because Redditors were in control. And we met amazing people, we traveled to incredible places, and years later, I actually met my first girlfriend because she liked that show. And long after we broke up, we ended up being writing and producing partners. So we wrote a book, now I'm doing speeches all over the country, and my most recent zigzag is I made a video on how much I love the show Speechless on ABC, and now because of that video, I'm a writer on that show. What? All I'm saying here is don't follow paths, follow passions. Because you never know where those will lead you. So that's my best advice. And if you have any questions about my journey, or if I can give you any advice about yours, hit me up in the comments below, and I'll try to answer all your questions in my next video. So I hope you enjoyed this, and while you're on the hub, why not check out some of the other amazing videos about breaking the rules and following your own, you know, path, drum, following the beat of your own heart, right, guys? To the rhythm of the rhythm of the music. God, that went off the rails. Like, subscribe, click on the squares of things.